Right now, it's time for a segment that grows more literal by the day, must win. Again, it's not always perfectly literal. Must you fill your partner's tattered childhood stocking with odds and ends you got from CVS on Christmas Eve? No. It's not the end of the world if you don't, but trust me. Just buy the extendable back scratcher, peppermint chapstick, and call it today. Call it a day. Darn it, I almost had it. Cowboys, Dolphins. Tua coming off a 30-0 victory over the Jets where he completed 88% of his passes, while Dak could only muster 134 yards and an interception in Buffalo. Here's the tail of the tape between Dak and Tua. Tua up here like, why aren't I back in the MVP conversation?
Because for some reason we have common sense with him, but not Purdy.
Okay.
I don't quite get it.
Brew, is this the rare double must win?
It is a double must win. I talked about it earlier with the Cowboys. You got to show at some point you can win on the road against and beat a good team, all right? Cool. And then with Miami, same thing. These two teams are like almost identical in that regard. Miami, great at home, bad on the road. Yep. Miami 0-3. They haven't beaten a winning team all season. So they need to prove that they can beat a good team. And they got Baltimore and Buffalo coming up. They're going to lose maybe both of those, so they need to get this win.
Well, I would disagree. A double must win. I think it's a must win for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, good.
And for Dak. He has got to go in and prove to everybody, and most importantly, to themselves, that they can go on the road and win against a good team, because they are going to have to go on the road in the playoffs. Yep. And they're going to have to go somewhere like San Francisco, or they're going to have to go somewhere like Philly. They're going to have to go on the road. They've got to prove it to themselves.
Excellent.
Yeah, listen, I think it is a must win and a will win for the Cowboys. I think Miami is a week late on the path Dallas is on right now, meaning Dallas lost last week, so this now becomes a must-win. Miami, when they lose this game, next week against Baltimore for them becomes their must-win, which is a very tough spot to be in. But I think Miami's got a game to play with. I do not think Dallas does from a vibes perspective, and I know that's what we're focused on here, not the math, just the vibes. So vibes-wise, must-win Dallas.
The fact that you introduced it. 1-0 stink.
Oh, yeah.
Broncos, Patriots. Patriots head into Mile High to take on Russ. Broncos favored by almost a touchdown. And after a slow start, Russ heated up. Remember this? 8 touchdowns, no interceptions. Well, he's come back down to earth.
Who could have seen that weeks.
Coming? 1 and 2, classic 2.
Classic 2, man.
Passer rating 77 and touchdown interception 4 and 4. Brew, for the Broncos, must win.
Yeah, must win, and for Russ especially. Look, they're in the playoff hunt. They need this win. And surprisingly, Russ has been very good at home. 13 touchdowns, 1 pick at home. This game's at home. 11 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
You're big on the home road splits this year, buddy. You and Josh been grinding the Football Reference.
And so just knowledge. Yeah. So yeah, they got to win this at home.
Yeah, there's a must win for the Broncos. Doesn't matter for us.
Right? He's out no matter what?
Well, no, maybe, but it doesn't matter for Russ, because regardless, if they lose, he'll get 100% of the blame. If they win, he'll get 0 of the credit. The die's been cast. Denver hates him.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. More than me? Not more than I hate him, I'm saying, because I don't hate anybody. Who does Denver dislike more, Russell Wilson or Nick Wright?
You.
Okay.
You're number one, but Russ is catching you. He's catching. He's
okay.
Even as they continue.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem for the Broncos. Yes, it's a must-win for the Broncos, and it's a must-lose for the Patriots because they want to stay in the top 2 draft position.
Kind of.
Here's the real problem for the Broncos. The better they get, the closer they get to the playoffs, the more Russell Wilson wants to be the old Russell Wilson. The more he wants to play adult, grown-up quarterback like he used to be able to do in Seattle. That's why, so think about it. The beginning of the season, he wants to do that fresh new team or new coach, everything. He's bad, team's bad. They're written off entirely. All right, by any means necessary, let's just get wins. They all of a sudden claw their way back to 500. Then they're being discussed, or above 500, as a potential playoff team. And what did he immediately do? Threw 3 picks against the Texans trying to make big plays. So even if they were to climb into the playoffs, you know what that means? Russell Wilson wants to have a playoff moment again. That ain't going to go well. So the die is cast, I believe, and I think it is a must-win.
Solid, 2-0 stink.
So why does he get that one?
Yeah, because
I made the best point.
I know, it was good, though.
I brought it up.
All right, but this is Moneyball. This is worth 3. Jacksonville and the Bucs. Trevor in the concussion protocol. And when we look at this line, we don't think he's going to play. Bake Show, meanwhile, 7-7 and in first place. This Jags defense hasn't been great. Everybody's been lighting them up. Lamar, 268. Flacco, 310 and 3 touchdowns. Browning, Stroud. Will Levis, Purdy, of course. I don't need this one. Okay, so, Brew, must win for the Bake Show.
No, it is not, because they play New Orleans and Carolina. Last 2 games of the season, both winnable. They win them. If they lose this game, they still control their destiny as far as winning that division.
He's being literal. He's not following the rules.
No, I mean, I don't. But if they lose,
could just bring up that
they're
New York Times
7-7. How good are the vibes going to be?
Got to divide.
They're 7-7.
Okay.
Sorry.
They're a mediocre. Other than
you've
you
been
two,
eliminated
other
from
than you two,
playoff contention
nobody
of this
takes
segment.
them seriously.
You're out. Scoreless.
Go ahead.
Between you guys.
Yeah, I think it is a must-win for Baker and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I think they are. I think he is playing exceptionally well, especially in critical moments. And if they win this game with the faltering Saints and the faltering Atlanta Falcons, I think they win the division. I think they're the best team in the division. I think they win out. I think they win the division. And this game, if they win this game, they actually put a stranglehold on the NFC South.
Not only that, they also, I believe, and Brew's going to roll his eyes, might fall out of his chair. If Philly falls to the 5 seed, Tampa can absolutely beat Philadelphia in a playoff game in Tampa. And with the way that defense is playing, that will mean they will have lost to Drew Lock and Tommy Cutlets leading up to it. That's fine. Like I said, he's going to roll his eyes. That's fine. The Brew, let's just see how Kyle Trask is doing. Maybe
you said that the Cowboys, it would be a gift to go to Tampa Bay.
Because the Cowboys are a really good team. Philadelphia is falling apart, and Drew Lock just went 90 yards.
They're going to be 13-4 entering the playoffs.
You think so? Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, I think so.
And listen, if the Jags don't have the Prince, the Bucs have to win this game. I actually disagree with you on the line. I think the line is saying they think the Prince is going to play.
Oh.
Because the Bucs at home, if you're playing the Jags without the Prince, with the defense playing the way it is, I think it's a 4-point line. Okay. So I think that Vegas thinks the Prince is going to play. If he doesn't play, definite must win.
That's interesting. Schlereth wins it 4-0.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.